Hello everyone, Привет! My name is Kate and I'm here to share something truly unique and fascinating today. Russian souvenirs. Do you know that every Russian souvenir has a story? This video is not just about showing you pretty items. I will tell you what they mean, their deep cultural roots, and why they are treasured by people in Russia and visitors alike. Whether you are looking to buy a meaningful gift or just love learning about culture, this video is for you. Grab your tea, sit back, and let's dive into the enchanting world of Russian traditions. The Matryoshka doll. Let's start with the most famous and instantly recognizable Russian souvenir, the Matryoshka doll. What is Matryoshka? It's a set of wooden dolls that fit one inside the other, usually painted in bright colors. The largest doll opens up to reveal a smaller one, and inside that there is another and another. But have you ever wondered what is this symbolizes? The meaning behind Matryoshka. The Matryoshka doll represents family, unity, and motherhood. The largest doll is like the mother holding her children inside, protecting them and keeping the family together. It's also a symbol of continuity and life because every new generation is connected to the one before it. Some believe that dolls reflect the Russian saying "dusha v dushu," like meaning is soul to soul. Isn't that beautiful? When you give someone a matryoshka, you are sharing the warmth of family and love. The story of Matryoshka. The Matryoshka doll was first created in 1890 by an artist named Sergei Malutin and a woodworker Vasily Zvyozdochkin. They were inspired by Japanese nesting dolls but wanted to make something uniquely Russian. The original design showed the peasant woman in traditional dress holding a rooster. Over time, artists began to paint different themes on Matryoshka, from fairy tale characters to famous traditional figures. Why it's a perfect souvenir? Matryoshka dolls are more than just toys. They are works of art and symbols of Russia's rich culture. When you take one home, you are carrying a piece of Russian tradition and its message of love and unity. The samovar. Next, let's talk about a souvenir that's all about hospitality. The samovar. What is a samovar? A samovar is a traditional Russian tea kettle, but it's not like your average kettle. It's a large, ornate, and often made of brass or silver. The samovar has been centerpiece of Russian homes for centuries, and its purpose is more than just making tea. The meaning behind samovar. The samovar symbolizes hospitality and togetherness. In Russia, tea is more than a drink. It's a way to bring people together. Families and friends gather around the samovar to share stories and warmth. It's often said, "Чай пить, долго жить," which means drink tea, live long. So when you see a samovar, think of it as an invitation to friendship and happiness. The story of the samovar. The first samovars were made in Tula, the 18th century, a city famous for its metal work. Craftsmen in Tula were so skilled that their samovars became legendary across Russia. Over time, samovars became more decorative with intricate patterns and designs, making them not only functional but also a symbol of Russian craftsmanship. Some samovars even had engravings with the family names, making them treasured heirlooms. Why it's a perfect souvenir? Although modern homes may use electric kettles, samovar remains a cherished piece of Russian culture. Bringing one home is like taking a piece of Russian hospitality with you. Plus, they make stunning decorations. The balalaika. Let's move to something musical. The balalaika. This triangular shaped string instrument is one of the most recognizable symbols of Russian folk culture. What is balalaika? The balalaika is a traditional string instrument with 3 strings and a wooden body, shaped like a triangle. It's often played during Russian folk dances and celebrations. Its sound is lively and full of joy, making it the life of any gathering. The meaning behind balalaika. The balalaika symbolizes Russian spirit and folk traditions. Its music tells stories of life in the villages, love, and even historical events. People say that balalaika's cheerful sound can lift anyone's mood and bring a sense of unity. The story of balalaika. The balalaika has been around for centuries, but its modern version was developed in the 18th century. It became popular thanks to Vasily Andreev, a musician who brought the instrument to concert stage around the world. Today, the balalaika is not just for folk music, it's also used in orchestras and the modern performances, keeping its spirit alive. Why it's the perfect souvenir? A miniature balalaika makes a perfect souvenir for music lovers. It's a lightweight, easy to carry, and represents the joyful side of Russian culture. If you want to experience the soul of Russian music, this is the gift for you. Gzhel ceramics. Now let's talk about something delicate and beautiful. Gzhel ceramics. What is gzhel? Gzhel is a style of Russian ceramics known for its signature blue and white patterns. You will find everything from tea sets to figurines painted in this traditional style. The meaning behind gzhel. Gzhel ceramics symbolize elegance and craftsmanship. The blue and white designs are inspired by the beauty of Russian nature, like flowers, rivers, and the sky. Every piece is handmade, making it truly special. The story of gzhel. The gzhel style dates back to the 17th century and comes from the Gzhel region near Moscow. Local artisans developed unique techniques to create these stunning pieces, and their reputation grew across Russia and beyond. Why it's a perfect souvenir? Gzhel ceramics are not only beautiful but also practical. A tea set or a decorative plate is a meaningful gift that showcases Russian artistry. Plus, it adds a touch of sophistication to any home. Khakhlama. Have you seen those golden and red floral patterns on Russian bowls or spoons? That's called khakhlama. What is khakhlama? Khakhlama is a style of wood painting where items like bowls, spoons, and furniture are decorated with intricate floral and berry designs in gold, red, and black. The result is stunning and instantly recognizable. The meaning behind khakhlama. Khakhlama represents the connection between nature and art. The patterns symbolize the beauty of the Russian landscape, like forests, berries, and flowers. It's also seen as a celebration of abundance and prosperity. The story of khakhlama. Khakhlama painting originated in the 17th century in the Nizhny Novgorod region. Craftsmen developed a special technique using tin powder to create the golden effect, making it both affordable and elegant. The style became popular in Russian households and has been passed down through generations. Today, Hakhlama items are still handmade, keeping this beautiful tradition alive. Why it's a perfect souvenir? A Hakhlama spoon or bowl is a small yet meaningful piece of Russian culture. It's perfect for those who appreciate handmade art and traditional designs. Plus, it's both decorative and functional. Next, let's talk about something cozy. Valenki, or traditional Russian felt boots. What are valenki? Valenki are boots made from pressed wool, designed to keep your feet warm during the harsh Russian winters. They may look simple, but they are incredibly effective. The meaning behind valenki. Valenki symbolize warmth and resilience. They are a testament to the resourcefulness of Russian people who have adapted to extreme climates. Wearing valenki is like carrying a piece of Russian history. The story of valenki. Valenki have been worn in Russia for over 300 years. In the past, they were a must-have for everyone, from peasants to soldiers. Today, while modern boots have replaced them for daily use, valenki remain a cherished symbol of Russian heritage. Why it's the perfect souvenir? Small valenki keychains or decorative boots make great souvenirs. They are lightweight and remind you of the cozy side of Russian life. Pavlova Passat shawls. Let's move on to something elegant and cozy. The Pavlova Passat shawls. What are Pavlova Passat shawls? These shawls are made of wool or silk and feature intricate floral designs. They come in various colors and sizes, making them versatile accessories. The meaning behind Pavlova Passat shawls. These shawls symbolize Russian elegance and tradition. They are often associated with warmth, beauty, and the rich cultural heritage of Russia. The story of Pavlova Passat shawls. The tradition of making these shawls began in small town of Pavlovsky Posad in the 19th century. Local artisans developed unique patterns that became iconic in Russian fashion. Today, these shawls are considered timeless piece of art. Why it's the perfect souvenir? A Pavlova Passat shawl is a practical and stylish souvenir. It's a perfect for staying warm in the winter or adding a touch of Russian charm to any outfit. Amber jewelry. Let's talk about something shiny. Amber jewelry. Amber is fossilized tree resin that comes in warm shades of orange, yellow, and brown. It's often used to make necklaces, bracelets, and earrings. The meaning of behind amber. Amber is said to symbolize energy and protection. In Russia, amber is often called the gold of the Baltic because of its beauty and rarity. The story of amber. Russia, especially the Kaliningrad region, is one of the largest producers of amber in the world. Amber has been used in Russian jewelry for centuries and remains highly valued for its nature beauty. Why it's the perfect souvenir? Amber jewelry is lightweight, elegant, and has a timeless appeal. It's a great gift for someone who loves natural and meaningful accessories. Russian honey. Finally, let's end with something sweet. Russian honey. What is Russian honey? Honey is a beloved ingredient in Russian cuisine, known for its rich flavor and health benefits. The meaning behind honey. Honey symbolizes prosperity and sweetness in life. The story of Russian honey. Honey has been harvested in Russia for centuries. It was traditionally served at weddings and festivals as a symbol of happiness. Why it's the perfect souvenir? High quality Russian honey is a delicious and unique gift. It's a taste of Russia that anyone can enjoy. Thank you for watching this video till the end. If you have one of these souvenirs in your house, let me know in the comments. As always, like, share and subscribe. Bye bye. Пока-пока.